demagogic statements and who is a closet believer in the old ways, so to say. But it seems to me that we haven't had better time to undertake changes than today, and we are now at a watershed, at a very crucial moment, and we are prepared due to our experience in that past war and in that Cold War which we've had, and considering all those concerns about the situation in the world. We had different camps, different civilizations, but when we found out that we live in one world, in one civilization, I said once that I am not a favorite of the theory of convergence, but believe that everyone has to pray to his own God. And Mr. Galbraith, yes, I see him over there. Yes, he's changed his place. He's changed the tables so that we could see him better. And he at that time, being a wise man and being loaded with knowledge, he said, "Why are you so afraid of this convergence theory?" And I thought, well, indeed, because if not for the experience of the revolution and of the experience that we've had as a result of that, and if we leave for a time, if we leave aside for a time the deformations that took place following the revolution, we have the positive achievements, and without them, it would have been difficult for capitalism to mobilize its resources. And the example given by the revolution proved to be an impetus. And capitalism had to prove to all that it could do something. And they used to say that regulating the economy is not a good thing, but now they are doing it. And if you have some objectives that you are setting for yourselves, then it is a good thing. So we are living in one civilization. And regardless of all the differences that we have, and I believe that differences is not a liability, is a plus to a certain extent, because it provides a good foundation for reaching a higher level plane of knowledge. I would like to invite you to cooperate, to solidarity and to mutual understanding. I would like this to happen. We've been using this word for decades, but now is the time to imbue it with genuine meaning. And I'm indeed very happy to see you all here, and we know about the interest in the intellectual community to the processes that are taking place in our country. We welcome various forms of cooperation, exchanges, and we see that in a search for positive ways is replacing ideological competition. And we remain committed to the choice we have made. We are looking for ways to adapt it, and in terms of more democracy, of greater democracy, so that we won't be polarized from intellectuals as well, and I believe that the Americans as well are faced with similar problems. Well, if we are talking about the problems, perhaps we are in a more difficult situation right now. I said to the president, and I'm repeating it now, that some people say that we could apply some pressure on the Soviet Union because it's enfeebled now. But how can you say that someone is weak when perestroika is underway? It's going on, and all the instability, all the changes is but an indication of its fundamental nature. We are changing our political system. We are working to develop a new economic system, given the situation in our country, drawing on our own experience, and we are always very specific in our endeavors. That will be not like in the United States, in Germany, because that will be our unique way, because we would blunder if we decide to simply adopt the ways that are current in some other country, because we've become wiser now. And I'm always skeptical when someone says, well, we have to adopt this or that model. I believe that we have to make the choice, and following that, co-creation is the thing to do, drawing on the huge experience that has been amassed by our civilization. If we manage to do that, we'll be proceeding with more speed, and at any rate we'll have to travel down this road because we have no other choice, and the only thing to decide is how quick we should, how rapid our progress should be, and what would be its modalities. But now we are experiencing a crucial period of time. Like never before, we want to be understood. Right now, we would not like to see panic in our country because of very deep and profound changes. Last weekend, when I was in my country house, when I was preparing for this forthcoming summit, I decided that I had to address the nation because of all the sentiments that we witnessed at that time, and we immediately arranged for a nationwide TV address. And I dictated some of my thoughts to a stenographer, and then I avoided all economic terms. Only market economy was the word I used, and and some other word. But then I tried to use plain language that could be understood by plain people. And indeed, when you introduce a market economy, then you give incentive to those who work, and those who would like to sponge on would like to get unearned pay, they would be in a difficult spot.